Hello and welcome. So many of you expressed an interest in photography on last week's posts on YouTube and my program on Blog TV. I thought that we would devote this week to exploring some of the options that I use and things that I have available. When I was a child, someone, I think my grandmother, gave me a 110 Kodak Instamatic camera. I believe I was about 12 years old, and I fell in love with that little thing. Processing the print film, however, was quite prohibitive. Later on, my Uncle Jack, when I was 17, gave me a Miyama, and that was in the late 50s. It's a 35 millimeter lens, and the lens is Miyama Secor. It's a nice camera. It's a little bit wear dated. The sprockets don't work very well. I've torn film on it, so I don't really use it very much anymore. Later on, I graduated to Nikon. This particular one has a 50 millimeter lens on it. It's a nice aspect ratio because it appears in the slide or in the photograph that at full size. It's not 35 millimeter but a 50 millimeter lens. So I find that camera is nice for professional work. It's not as fancy as some, but it does the job. It's also got a hot shoe adapter and all of that for slides, though I've used external slides as well. And of course, the kids and I have always had little, almost nearly disposable cameras, and occasionally I've actually used disposable cameras. This one, though, is not a disposable one. It cost 20 years ago, maybe in 1980 or so, it cost, I think it was about $90 for a Kodak Star. It has nice features. It's an autofocus, and it has a flash built right into it. So it's a nice little camera. One of the later cameras that I've gotten was a high definition video recorder, HD DV 8800. It's from SVP, Silicon Valley Peripherals. Very, very small camera. But you put in a 4 gig card and it'll record a fair bit of video time on it. It's a very, very compact little model. So that's it. And my main production camera that I use at home is a Canon ZR850 video camera. Thank you. Hello. My father particularly liked gladiolus and the variety of color that they have. I have an interest in a wider variety of flowers and all kinds. This one is an iris, a native of eastern Canada. I caught it in a rainstorm. There's not a lot of raindrops on that particular flower. This next one is another colorful flower. I'm just going to roll through slowly a series of photographs that I've taken over the last couple of years. And this week, since the program is devoted to photography, we will highlight this as a clip and part of the overall photography YouTube video. That one went sideways, sorry about that. And finally, this is really quite unique. That's actually a grass that I managed to get a macro lens and do it in a full close-up. view, so you can actually see the little tufts on the top of its small head. Thank you, and goodbye.